Oh, are we live? Oh, we're already here? Wait, we've been talking this whole time? They've been hearing us? Oh, my, what a lead-in. Hi, everyone. We're here for Wisconsin Summit number 3. And I'm Rifflip, and
I'm Agnes.
And thanks for joining us for now, at least like on the side stream. So we're on Wisconsin Smash. If you also want to see the main stream, you can check it out at Magic 4 FGC. That is in the main part of the hub, but we are going to get started with Wave A of pools. So we're going to have Pools A and Pools B. And we're starting off with Kit versus Skyward Hero.
Absolutely. I don't think, to my knowledge, these two have ever played. These are both kind of regional locked people.
Yeah.
Kit mainly staying in Madison, and Skyward Hero, of course, being a menace in Milwaukee. I could be wrong, but I don't want to take the transition time to pull up Super Major on my phone. So, but yeah, we have in this pool specifically, Pool A, I believe, is Candle, Skyward Hero, Kit, and Vedi, if I'm correct.
Yes. Yes. And then you also see these like possibly on the mainstream. The party time.
Yeah, you're taking 60, 70, maybe even killing if Kit gets his positioning and timing right. But something I noticed right at the beginning of this match, Ken's Shoryuken is a fire move. If that bomb is on ledge, that fire move is going to explode that bomb. So that's going to be super difficult for Ken to start weaving around if Skyward Hero positions that bomb at ledge every single time.
It also could be a good combo breaker if Skyward Hero happens to be holding onto the bomb in his hand when he's getting hit by that Shoryuken. It can annoy things a little bit because Ken, as a character, he has a good kill option in the Shoryuken.
Correct.
But it is one of his only kill options.
Yeah, otherwise getting like a back air and neutral is kind of tough for positioning. You know, you have to do a RAR as an FGC and a 1v1 with the auto turnaround being an issue. I know like light up tilt into back air is a thing at like super high percents, but that seems pretty strict. And
as we're talking about, there's a Shoryuken is actually going to trigger the bomb, as now Kit is a little bit quite behind in percents as he's trying to get this kill. He can finally get it though with the down tilt.
The boomerang almost saved Skyward Hero, but I think Ken just barely snuck by it. And now we are at even stock, still a pretty big deficit for Kit. Gonna live that remote bomb at 140 though.
Yeah, but as you're saying, if he can't go over these highs and these high recoveries, Skyward Hero is going to really capitalize on that. All he really has to do is drop the bomb. He doesn't even need to risk his life. He doesn't even risk any damage. It's simple, but it's effective.
Yeah, and like we know Link's Nair is a very large hitbox, but Shoryuken is a little larger, so I don't think Skyward Hero is willing to trade with a Shoryuken if it even trades in the first place. He'd rather just use the safer option of that basically automatic detonation of the remote bomb from the Shoryuken.
This bomb and this boomerang have just been such banes. They've been extra characters that Kid has just had to deal with because normally he wants to get his combo game, he wants to get his nairs in, but the boomerang has always been interrupting him before he can get any of this damage, before he can get any of the resets that he wants to. He needs to be able to get in without those boomerangs being such a thorn in his side.
Ooh, good job saving your jump there for Kid, because that back air did not put him in a tech situation. He also didn't panic air dodge trying to tech, so that's also very good. But this game is slipping away by the second.
He gets the focus through, and now it's going to be big damage. He got there past the boomerang, but it's always there. The light throw,
it's always there. It's always there.
If I know nobody got me, I know a boomerang got me.
Yeah, that's
Thank
what
you.
I'm saying.
That's for all the Link mains out there. Boomerang will always get you. And the light hit as well, the light toss as well, really just allowed at least Kit to not be able to finish his combo in an earlier fashion that he would have wanted to.
Yeah.
If maybe it was the hard throw instead, maybe he could have gotten something. Maybe he could have gotten at least like the more invincible state of the Shoryuken. But
correct.
instead, it was simply the light throw. Skyward Hero, he knows that even if he doesn't get the boomerang for the combo, if it's just there, Kit can't really get in on that or get any combos off unless he goes the other side of Link in the first place to avoid the boomerang as well.
Yeah,
but you can't really do that.
Yeah, Skyward Hero has always been extremely good at capitalizing on the return of the boomerang as well. You'll see him do return boomerang into forward air a lot, and then at higher percents, he will do that up smash like he did there. But now we're going on FD, which Kit is a player that likes to choose different stages for FD because FD's coloring is pretty difficult for him to see everything, which I'm sure that's true for a lot of players. FD's a very overwhelmingly aesthetic stage. But
I feel like my eyes glaze over whenever I look at, like, FD. It's hard to track sometimes.
It really is.
It happens as well, like, whenever I go on Elite Smash and I see all the different Omega forms of FD.
Yeah.
And some of them, like, Bayo is falling Clack Tower.
Yeah.
So hard to...
Terrible
to see. This stage, though...
This is
Suzaku
awesome.
Castle. This is a great FD variant.
Yeah.
I love this variant. Good stuff from Kit for picking this one.
Yeah, but it's not going to save Kit from getting 0 to depth in that first stock. We can't really glaze over that. But now, he already got 87% back, and while he is tagging on damage, he did get that 87 in one interaction. He might even be able to get the kill if he recovers correct here.
He didn't. Skyward Hero didn't have the bomb in hand, so he couldn't really capitalize on Kit's 5 Shoryuken just again. But Kit does manage to weave through, and the jump as well. That boomerang catching that space right at regular get-up level, and then Skyward Hero was just ready to meet you in the air.
Yeah.
Really good play, really good ledge trapping coming out from Skyward Hero. This could be death though.
Ooh, he let go at just the right time, and now he's off stage, and that's just going to kill. I don't know if Skyward Hero had enough time to pull. Oh, the bomb was on stage. That's why. I was about to say, I don't think he could have done a bomb recovery.
Yeah.
So now Kit in just about the same position as that game 1, but let's see if he has any sort of adaptations that will allow him to make this comeback on Suzaku Castle.
Kit is always like, like jumping over the boomerang, and it's a good, at least, like, option, but that does mean that he is between the boomerang for that exact case where it just comes back and hits his shield.
Yeah, we're starting to see Kit do some focus in neutral now, which I think is a good idea, trying to not get air-to-aired by Link by getting one safe hit, basically. It will spell danger if Skyward Hero does try to meet him with a forward air, like that.
Yeah, as you said exactly.
But I do like the idea of the adaptation attempt from Kit here. Skyward Hero going to be sent off stage. Kit, not very known, or not Kit, Ken, not very known for being an edge guarder, but he did get an edge guard on that first stock, so maybe it is possible, especially with the bomb being on stage.
Yeah, but even the bomb in hand, not even going to trigger based on the Shoryuken, but even just getting dropped out of Skyward Hero, and Ken just going to pick it up. He's not used to having, like a throwable like that. But
incredible parry, but did not get the kill off of it. Oh, Skyward Hero. Ooh, is he going to live this?
He's living.
He is living.
I know this guy. I've seen this guy out. He does not miss these bomb recoveries.
He will come back from anywhere, even with almost SDing by getting sent the wrong way. He still makes it back.
Look, I've seen a lot of characters with who I consider to have some of the best recoveries in the game. Skyward Hero is in a league of his own.
Yes.
As he will seal out that game number 2 for the 2 stock.
With that bomb, as we were talking about, I thought this matchup was already going to be pretty, like maybe Link favor, but maybe in hindsight it's even. But that bomb is super difficult for Ken to weave around. It's causing a lot of problems for Kit.
And now we're actually shifting over to the Hollow Bastion, though. What do you think, at least, of this pick, at least compared to the FD game?
I think... So most camping characters love a platform to just sit under, but I think Kit is looking for more options to be able to approach.
Yeah.
So Skyward Hero probably will be trying to cover that platform, but like we said in the beginning of the set, Ken is a pretty fast character. He can bait out a lot of options. He can run away from a lot of these projectiles and react accordingly. So I think this might be better. Oh, no. I don't know if he didn't have a jump or if he just tried preserving it.
I think it was just a misjudging a little bit of the distance, but that's a bomb into a back air. Almost getting like a little bit of a cheeky gimp, actually, from Skyward Hero.
And now Kit's automatically on the back foot in the first 20 seconds of this game 3.
And especially at least, like, when you're down 0-2 like this is not how you want to be starting game 3. If you want to, get this comeback, if you want to take the set at the very end, you got to at least get that kill. That's a good start. That's a very good start.
And that's exactly what Kit needed. The SD coming out from Skyward Hero. We're 1 for 1 right now on mistaken recoveries.
This is a little bit of damage as well. That's already on the Kit, but now he's getting a lot of these combos in. Skyward Hero has not been able to get a lot of these projectiles out, so Kit kind of has the entire playground to himself.
I love that focus bait that he did at the beginning of the stock, too. He focused right in Skyward Hero's face and backed off immediately, baiting Skyward Hero to do an up B out of shield and got 55% off of it. Incredible stuff.
And now Kid is like, he's trying to get these nairs in. The Skyward Hero, though, is trying to get this pressure, though, with the forward airs. You know that he's looking for one thing. If he can get that second forward air, that's a dead Ken.
That's a dead Ken.
Like, you're not going to be living past this stock. Oh, my gosh.
Whoa! He's trying to cook something real hot right now, and Kit is not having any of it.
Dude, is there a name for, like, an alley-oop where, like, you're, like, throwing a pass to, like, two inanimate objects? That's what I feel like
alley-oop.
Alley-oop. That's what I feel like Skyward Hero was trying to go for, as he does manage to get this stock on Kit, but Skyward Hero at pretty high percent, though, for all intents and purposes, after that initial SD.
Yeah, we all know what Skyward Hero is going for right now with those V-drop nairs. Oh, is that gonna do it? Oh, he didn't drift forward.
Oh, my God.
46? Wow!
You're dead?
At 46?
You know, he's kind of like, putting a toe in our throats, because we were saying, like, oh, no, he messed up. He didn't get the drift forward. And then he said, no, wait, I could still, hold on, yeah, I could still kill off of this.
He just went for it. I don't think Kit was expecting to die at all to that, and I don't blame him. I don't think many characters would be able to kill you at 46% off stage like that.
I don't think there's anyone in this venue that could have told you that would have killed, aside from Skyward Hero. And
I saw the red screen, like, he's not dead, right?
Dude, that's why he's the hero.
He is the hero of Milwaukee.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, really just like, like clean, just like start at least like, two Skyward Hero for our first set, at least like on stream.
Yeah. And Kit actually did adapt pretty well, especially in that game 3. That SD definitely gave him some momentum to come back in that match. And just like these minor mistakes that Skyward Hero is just always super ready to capitalize on with probably a mid-tier character in most people's eyes, like Link. He needs to know how to capitalize on advantage. He needs to know how to kill his opponent as early as possible, because he knows he's at a weaker advantage against more than 50% of the cast.
Yeah. The thing that really just like impresses me, just like, not even just thinking about Skyward at like, the match that we just saw, but like Skyward in general, this is his first Summit appearance.
It is. And that's incredibly shocking. I mean, last year he won King Me, which was right after Summit. And then he got PR for the first time, and now he's Wisconsin's number 6 representative on the PR, I believe. Was number 3 when he got elected into Summit. So he's a very, very strong player since his first time becoming PR back in the winter season of last year.
Yeah. Like, he